25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Handoff from the gun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Dang.
Make that statement, make that early statement. We always look at the end of the
Crazy.
season, and what's the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume. It'll pay off big time in late in the season.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Fights off the defender. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Ducks will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
Oh, he almost broke that. That's crazy. What's up, shorty? You smell nice. Did you take a bath? Good. Look at you.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. On the move, it's Baxter. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
From the gun, the ground game. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, by the end of the day, one of these 2 teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
I'm playing online.
Playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Off-play action on first down. Takes a hit as he
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one
That's
coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
Nice job to pick up the first
So
down.
out of position.
Find up to 42.
And you got to love the versatility to make fun. You put him in the box.
I think he was going to throw that.
Big defensive lineman, you put him in the slot.
I know that mistake again.
Finds the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling to catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the Longhorns are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile.
Because she's been watching the dishes. No, it's just a good idea. I told you I'd do that before.
To the air, it's Manning. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good thing. That's
Really
not a bad
tough
thing.
on
It's great.
offense. Third and long. It's tough.
It makes it easier
Know
too,
you're
right?
passing
You don't have to
the
spend
football.
enough time,
They know
right?
you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield after 49.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
You do realize we're the only two people that have jobs around here, right?
Serious noise on third down and DKR. Knocked down in the back.
He ain't got no job though.
Bring up fourth down.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
What you know about audacity, bro?
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks. He's still on his feet. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ducks!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he winds up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the move. Oh, better look out. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
They're not the same length.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Yeah. You know what you're talking about. You think of that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
That ain't magic.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive.
Yeah,
Once
about that
first
time.
down, the defense thinks you might be
About
running
that
the
time, young
football. You
friend.
still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to go up top. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Ball's up to 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10.
it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Good night. Love y'all. Yo, you too. Go to bed.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Active hands from the defense, forcing that incomplete pass.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They punt it away on fourth down. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. First play of the drive comes from the 22. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Oregon was dominant last season until the Ducks ran into that Ohio State juggernaut in the Rose Bowl, and that left Oregon still in search of its long-awaited first national title.
Well, Dan Lanning has built this thing into a national championship contender. He's done it in the trenches. But I'm curious to see what they do with quarterback and how that position plays out. Dylan Gabriel exhausted his 17th year of eligibility finally last year, David, so that's where my eyes are at.
Hey, he did, no doubt about it. He was around for a long time, but I think it's more the excitement with Lanning and continuing to bring in high recruiting classes, but breaking through and getting that first national title. They're on the precipice. Is this the year?
No, I'm saying dang because no running room on that play.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Moore will throw. Flips it out on the screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with the screen, but they'll be facing a
Remember I
fourth
told
down.
you they be trying to
That's perfectly fine.
kind of give you a sense of what it's like when the players get nervous.
React to shallow. The running back catches the
Right.
football, not come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter. He's
Remember
now
I told you that?
third down and forced him on fourth down.
They don't seem comfortable with the 50-yard field goal attempt, so they'll leave the offense out to try to get the first down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's got it, first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a cheap-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decided to go for
Not
it.
possible,
They're
dude.
looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Ringo. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
That's a nice looking catch on that play. And I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of it. He's loose. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Smithers into space. Knocked down and not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Completion to the right. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! A great catch and run for 6.
It's so nice as a quarterback, but it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Coming out with it, it's Gresham. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the tailback. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job with the base defense making a play.
Moore to the air. He's got it down the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards, added up for a first down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
The give from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, uses athleticism. athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to buy time. He's going to take off. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Rides the back on the option again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Moore will throw. Got it! Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Trying to ball his way in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away first and will start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Rolls it in. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gapped sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Reads it, fires complete. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Going with the ground game left. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. To the air, it's Manning. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to run it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hughes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Pulls it in. It's Stewart. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. Let's see where this team can go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete in the middle. They finally get but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it to the right here.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive.
Trying to beat the D deep. Catch inside the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
He'll bring it out. It's Gresham. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The give. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hughes. Oh, he's got some space. Powers through. Oh, a lot of space. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Moore to the air. Going over the top. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And sometimes you go, man, what a play by that guy. He carried people, or he broke tackles, or his speed. And that time I'm like, Palmer, where is the defense?
Touchdown, Ducks! And the route is on.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Motion from the wideout. Unloads quickly. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Moore will throw. Setting up the screen. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Fires to the big fella. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Ducks are marching down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
On the option. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Back to pass on second down. Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted to stop the threat. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's Manning. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Going for the big play. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
That is such a big play for the offense. A lot of these fourth down pass plays are just designed to pick up the first. They get even more. They get an explosive play, and that has got to be huge for the offense's confidence.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Let's it fly. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Going up top again. Oh, they're after him. Got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing. Scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Gresham. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Throws to the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Longhorns! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Moore to the air. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
Makes the grab on the big throw. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And the Ducks will move the sticks.
Man, there are a lot of players who I think might tense up in that kind of situation. You know you got the lead. It's fourth down, but they just go out and they're on the same page, and they convert, and they're able to keep this drive alive. They're going to bleed more clock.
They get to him as he throws. He's got it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground, it's Harris. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving. Get a few first down.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back to throw, it's Manning. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They've got the screen set up. Turning on the Jets. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Off play action. He's taking the shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Has to get there to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And I don't care where you're at on the field, 4th and inches, I like me. I like my chances of getting that, running the play I feel comfortable with, getting the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. He uncorks a bullet to the right.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Quarterback making checks. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Texas! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. This offense has it with really good field position. Power football with the run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be dialed up. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.